Alright students, welcome to the continued part of the lesson, Watchman of the Lake. We were studying the second scene wherein Mara tells the king that the place where they were standing, it is very sacred, and Lord Hanuman had come guided by the omens, and he took Sanjeevani for Lakshmana, who was lying in deadly faint situation. And from that day, from the day he had plucked that Sanjeevani, the river has flown, and that river is called the Veda. He says that he saw goddess in his dream, and she told him something which he wants to convey to the king. A look at her, and I knew it was the mother. I fell at her feet, and she said, "The river Veda, which you see at the foot of the hill and from which you drink water, is my own plaything." What the goddess told Mara? The river Veda, which is flowing from the hills, it is my own plaything. It carries in its bosom the nectar which revives gods and nourishes mortals. Mortals, human beings. It has nectar in its bosom. Veda has nectar in her bosom, and it is the life giver to all the human beings. But when the summer sun bakes your soil, I keep my pet sheltered in the cool glades of the mountain, and then you die of a drought. But when the summer comes, I don't let my plaything, I don't let my river flow to your village. I keep it in the cool glades of the mountain, and you will not get water. So, what indirectly Mara is conveying the king that in summer season we don't get water from the river, and people are dying of drought. When summer ends and you have water again, you take what you want and allow the precious stream to dissipate and perish in the foul marshes far off. I command you. So when the summer ends and again rainy season and winter season come, again the river flows to your village, and what you do? You misuse the water and you don't store it for the summer season. I command you, tell your king to build a tank and not to let Veda leave this village. Give her a home. So, what the goddess said, you have to save water for summer season, and see that you build a tank to river Veda so that it can help you in the summer seasons. These were the words of the goddess. I have repeated them, Your Majesty. I have repeated them. Your Majesty may trample me down under your elephant now. So these are the very words of goddess told to me, and I have repeated them as they are. And now, if you wish, you can trample me under your royal elephant. King, far from it. You have the grace of gods upon you. Your words are weighty. Yes, the king understood the hidden intention of Mara. So the king says, you have the grace of gods on you, and your words have weight. When we return this way tomorrow, accompany us to the capital. So when we return from the village tomorrow, you have to come with us to the capital. Mara, forgive me, gracious one. I have only these rags to wear. So I don't have that standard to go with you, your gracious, and I am Mara, the mad. After all, I am Mara, the mad. People consider person, and how can I come with you? How can I follow your majesty to the capital? King, our command is clear. No, I will not take back my words. You have to come with us. Mara, I obey. Mara agrees to go. There ends scene 2. Scene 3. Many years later, Mara, standing before his hut on the bank of a vast lake. There is a mingled noise of wavelets breaking upon the shore, cries of gulls and the rustling of tree leaves. So Mara goes to the capital. Everything is done, settled, lake is built, and Mara is now the watchman of that lake. And the scene 3, when it opens, you can see wavelets and seagulls flying here and there, and the rustling of the tree leaves on the banks of the lake. Mara, hallowing, boy, little man, Ganga, Ganga. Ganga is the son of Mara. A distant voice. Father, I am coming. Ganga says, Father, I am coming. Mara, where are you gone, little man? Ganga, here I am, father. You are shouting as if something or the other had happened. I was only behind that tree, watching. So, nothing has happened, father. I am here and you are shouting as if something has happened. I was just watching something behind that tree. Mara, what were you watching? Ganga, there is a man fishing in the lake. You know what I was watching? There is a man fishing in the lake. Mara, fishing? Fishing? Where? Runs. Son follows him. Hey man, get up. What are you doing here? He goes and he starts scolding that person who will be fishing in that lake. Man, nothing. Mara, nothing? Then why that rod and hook in your hand? And how did all these fish come into your basket? Did they walk in while you were watching the sky? Now he is taking him left and right. You say nothing and you are holding the rod and basket in your hook in your hand. And how all those fish come in your basket? Did they walk in while you were watching the sky? Go man, go before you are pushed into the lake. Go from here before you are pushed into the lake. Nobody is allowed to fish here. Man, no, I was not catching fish. I speak the truth. No, I was not catching the fish, he says. Mara, I have been a watchman of this lake for years and I have come across hundreds of storytellers like you. Don't tell any cock and bull story. Don't lie before me, because I have been a watchman here and I have been listening to many storytellers like you. This is my last warning to you. If I see you again with that rod and hook, I will push you into the water and the fish will feed on you. Do you understand? Now if you don't go from here and continue your stupid work here, I will just push you inside the lake, and instead of you eating the fish will feed on you. Do you understand? Now, here, go. Your fish back. Where they belong. Do you see my son? When I am gone, you will be the guard here. And this is what you must do with the killers. Whether they come with arrow for the gulls, with skin over the water, or with the rod for the fish. Now he is telling his son Ganga how he should look after the lake after he is dead. So